What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Sean Wotherspoon collaboration with Adidas on the ZX or ZX 8000 in the SuperEarth colorway. First off, I want to give a huge thank you over to the Adidas Canada family for hooking me up with this pair early. These are set to drop tomorrow, April 16th for a retail price of $140 US or $180 here in Canada. And the official colorway for this shoe is off-white, bluebird, and red. So this pair is part of the 26 pair A to ZX collection representing the letter W for Sean Wotherspoon. And of all the pairs revealed in the collection so far, I gotta say this one is probably gonna be the wildest. So first off though, here's a quick look at the box, and this comes in your standard Adidas A to ZX collection box. So it's done in this all white cardboard. At the very top we have A to ZX series with the Adidas trefoil logo, and on the exterior there's nothing special about this. Inside the box though, there's this cardboard sheet that breaks down the different components of the shoe, and it really demonstrates how this pair promotes sustainability. So it says here, for example, the upper material is constructed out of organic canvas and recycled polyester. The lining of the shoe is constructed 100% out of recycled polyester, and this shoe is completely vegan, meaning all materials, even the glues, they're free of animal products. So taking a look at this shoe, as you can see, this is done in mismatching fashion, so the left shoe and the right shoe are completely different. As we start things off, taking a look at the left foot, so on the toe box, this is covered in this brown colored canvas. We have this blue colored overlay on the edge of the toe box, and then surrounding the outer edge of the toe box, we have this nice and soft white colored canvas. Embroidered on top on the lateral side, we have this oversized red colored flower, and you'll notice that the bottom ends of this embroidery are actually loose, and it's long enough that it actually drags on the floor. Moving downwards on the lateral side, covering the eyelets, we have more of that brown colored canvas. Underneath this, we have the Adidas 3 stripes, which is done in a combination of blue and green. And surrounding the bottom of the lateral side, we have this reddish-orange overlay of canvas. Underneath the 3 stripes, we have this plaid material, which is done in a combination of green and pink. And then hugging the entire back heel, we have this translucent TPU heel clip, and inside this you'll see they included leftover threads under this translucent heel cage. Underneath this, wrapping around the back heel, we have this purple colored canvas, and then in the center we have Sean Wotherspoon's SuperEarth branding done in a combination of this neon green and blue colors. And at the very top, this is accented with this yellow and blue colored finish. Taking a look at the medial side of the left shoe, so the eyelet area here, this is covered in that orangey red colored canvas, and again, instead of the TPU, the eyelets weave through this brown colored canvas overlay instead. Covering the majority of the medial side, we have more of that green and pink colored plaid, and then embroidered throughout this entire side, we have the Adidas trefoil logo done in a wide variety of colors. Turning our attention now to the right foot, so the toe box area here is also constructed out of that same canvas material, and we similarly have that blue overlay on the edge. However, surrounding the outer edge of the toe box, we have this green and pink plaid, and stitched onto the lateral side of the toe box, we have this Adidas tag. Embroidered next to this, we have this white colored flower, and next to this, we have this neon green colored flower, and then just to the left of this, there's a red flower. And for all 3 embroideries, the threads on the edges are also loose, and they're also long enough that they'll touch the ground as well. On the midfoot area, we have the Adidas 3 stripes, which is done in a combination of white and red, and then beneath this, we have more of that brown or tan colored canvas, and then it shifts to a lighter shade towards the ankle collar area. Surrounding the back heel, we have this TPU heel clip, similar to the left foot, and we also have more of the recycled thread underneath here as well. Underneath this, we have this reddish-orange colored canvas, and we have the Sean Wotherspoon SuperEarth branding, again done in green and blue. And then the very top of the shoe is done in a combination of this red canvas and the green and pink plaid. The medial side is a little bit different once again, so covering the eyelet area, this is done in that brown or tan colored canvas, and then holding the eyelets, this again is also done in that white colored canvas material. And then similar to the left foot, we have the Adidas trefoil logo embroidered in a wide variety of colors on this side as well. The laces for both the left shoe and the right shoe are done in this neon green color, but if you're not feeling the green laces and you think they're a little bit too loud for you, they give you a secondary pair of white laces. And I'm totally guessing here based off of this description sheet, but it seems like these laces are constructed out of what they call FSC certified paper. Underneath the laces, so the tongues are constructed out of this thin, what feels like a synthetic leather material. Both tongues feature this earth graphic, but on the left foot it's done in yellow with SuperEarth branding on the top in blue, but on the right foot it's done in that green and pink plaid pattern, with SuperEarth branding also done in blue. The inner liner of the shoe is constructed out of 100% recycled polyester, and they incorporate the Adidas logo, this earth graphic, and Sean Wotherspoon's initials. Taking out the insoles, these come with mismatching insoles. They both incorporate SuperEarth branding though, it's just the insole for the right foot is done primarily in white, whereas the insole for the left foot is done primarily in plaid. And then hanging off the shoe, there's this unique looking hang tag, which is shaped like an S, and it's stuffed, and we have this cartoon looking Earth graphic on it. So the upper of the ZX or ZX 8000 sits atop this full-length EVA foam midsole. On the lateral side of the forefoot, we have this blue colored TPU plug on the left foot and a yellow plug on the right foot, and the plug on the medial side of the back heel is done in white. Turning the shoe over to the bottom, so here we have your classic ZX or ZX 8000 outsole. So according to Adidas, the outsole uses natural rubber from rubber trees and 10% waste rubber content. So as a result, from afar it looks like white, but if you take a real close look, you can see speckling of different colors found throughout. On the heels, we have this colored circular hit, one in red and one in blue, and then in the middle, we have this torsion system bar, which gives you added torsional rigidity and midfoot support, and incorporates both the Adidas trefoil logo and Sean Wotherspoon's initials. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these Sean Wotherspoon ZX 8000s. For those wondering how these fit, this pair definitely runs really big. So my feet measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and Adidas Canada sent me this pair in a size 10, which is my typical ZX or ZX 8000 size. So the size 10, there was 2 fingers width space between the top of the shoe and the top of my toes. So I definitely go at least a half size down, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if a full size down actually fit me better. So I feel like even if you do have wider feet, by no means should you stick true to size, definitely at least go a half size down. Next up, in terms of comfort, so this model feels pretty much like all the other ZX or ZX 8000s, so it's going to feel decent for just casual use if you're just going to be walking around in them, but they're not exceptionally soft or exceptionally cushiony, but all things considered, I'd say that they are slightly on the better end as far as a casual use sneaker feels. And finally, in terms of the quality and craftsmanship standpoint, all in all, it was a really solid pair. With so much variety on this shoe, so many different types of materials, all the patterns and colors, I felt like everything on the sneaker felt pretty decent, and it felt like it was a little bit more on the premium end than usual. And aside from the loose threads on the shoe, which was intentional, my pair at least was very solidly well put together, and I had zero complaints. With all that being said, now let's lace these up and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. Overall, like I said from the start, this is arguably the loudest and the wildest design in the Adidas A to ZX collection. In typical Sean Wotherspoon style though, he never plays it safe. So while I know the opinions on this pair is pretty split, personally I kind of dig it. It's kind of over the top that somehow it just works. Obviously, if I'm going to be wearing these, I'm going to be pairing this up with something a lot more subtle on top, and I'm really just going to let the shoes do the talking and let the shoes shine. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the Sean Wotherspoon Adidas ZX or ZX 8000. How do you guys feel about this pair? Do you feel like it's just too over the top and too loud, or are you feeling the look of these? If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram at esco8, check out my Twitter account at sean.go, and visit my website as well at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Another huge thank you goes out to Adidas Canada. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.